Yo, what's going on, guys? We're doing a quick tour of my little 40-gallon greenhouse for my plants that I put in my vivariums, and some of them I sell. So let's get right into it. We can start off over here is some Salaginella. It's still kind of acclimating to this more humid tropical environment, but so we are having a little bit of dieback, but it is growing, and I do have it actually growing in some of my tanks over here, which it's doing a lot better in there because it has a little bit more airflow in there. But I like to get it acclimated to even more humid than they are going to first, because I've noticed that they just do better going from really humid to a little bit drier than drier to more humid, so yeah. Then we'll move over. I have some polka dot plants. I have 6 of the pink, 6 of the red, and just 1 pot of the white, but there's like 3 plants or so in there. And those are all acclimating very well. I've actually had those shorter than the Salaginella, yet they're doing way better. They haven't stopped growing, so that's always a plus. Then we have this Colocasia illustris, and it's doing okay, but, you know, it is having a little bit of dieback, and I am going to be getting into a tank soon, though, because, you know, it's going to grow really big, so I want to enjoy it into a tank for a little bit, as much as I can, so, yeah, here's a little tag. It is for outside, but, you know, I'll put it outside once it gets big enough. Then behind that, we have a prayer plant. Not a prayer plant, oh, sorry. This is a Maranta leuconero. Yeah, I'm really bad at pronouncing that. Aerotrophila. Let's see, hopefully you could see that. That's the tag on it. This is it. I just got it recently, and it's doing very well. Acclimating that too. All these plants are eventually going in tanks, so I just put them in here to first quarantine them and get them ready for that environment. This is a Persian shield plant. Absolutely amazing purples. Just a small plant, but it was only like a few bucks at a garden center place, so couldn't turn it down. And then behind that is a thing of moss. It's hard with one hand. This is, not sure on the moss. I have quite a few species, and I just collected them from around my house. Here's this one. I think it's some kind of star moss, but it's doing pretty well. And put that away in a second. But let's continue on right here. I have some kind of begonia. I'm not sure what kind it is, but there's one back there. I have it in another tank up there too, and it's doing a lot better up there too, just like the Salaginella. It's not as good in such a humid environment, but trying to acclimate them first. Then I had this Calathea, I think it's a pinstripe, or something like that. I got it at a garden center, so it didn't have the tag on it, it just said Calathea. But it's doing very well, along with this other one right here. Got them at the same time, and they're both doing really well. I can't wait to get them into a tank. Behind that is a just bush of Syngonium podophyllum. This whole thing of it back here was like just a few dollars, so I couldn't turn it down because it's one of my favorite like plants that take up the background and grow high and stuff. So I have it up there, some in there, here, some up there. Yeah, I like the plant. Some in the tank all the way up there. So yeah. Then we have a small little bird's nest fern that I had in another tank, and it wasn't doing so well with the light levels, so I threw it in here to try to bring it back to life, and then eventually I'll throw it back into a different tank. So yeah, that's doing a lot better. And then we have some sheep moss that I collected from outside. Not sure on the exact species, but it's also getting acclimated real quick. I got a nice little container of that. I also have this, what I'm suspecting to be some kind of sphagnum moss. Not exactly sure. I'm not really sure what moss is. I haven't actually looked into it yet, but I plan on doing that soon. And then I have this other moss that it's like also really good. It's like super soft and like it grows all over outside. All of these just grow around my house. So it's pretty nice having all these different kinds of mosses grow outside, but it does take a little bit of time to acclimate them from being in New Jersey weather to being in a terrarium. Then we have this Begonia Rex. Oh yeah, that one is a Begonia Rex also. There's another piece of it right here, the one that's over there. But yeah, this is Begonia Rex. I'm not sure on either of the actual cultivars or hybrids or whatever it is. I'm not sure on them. But yeah. Then I have Saladinella unicata, I'm pretty sure it's what it's called. That's how you pronounce it. Well, I know what it is, I just don't know if that's how you pronounce it. Just a little cutting I got. It's not doing the best, but it's not dying, so hopefully it'll come back soon. And then this is my absolute favorite plant that's in there. Is this Peperomia. It's doing actually really good with all those little leaves being new growth. And it was only $10 and I couldn't turn it down. It's in flower. It's flowering right now with its nice spikes. And I can't wait to get this into a tank. Put that down for a second and let's... And all this tank is just a 40-gallon with an egg crate over some PVC on the bottom. And then it has a screen on top of it to catch any dirt so it's not all falling in there, like big pieces. There is some in there. I fill it up with a little bit of water so that it keeps the humidity up. And then it has some polycarbonate sheet up here that's cut to fit the inside of the lid. And then I have this light that I got from Home Depot. It's just a 40,000 Kelvin shop light. The one up there I have is 5,000. But this one's 4,000, and it keeps the plants growing pretty nice. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Peace.